Hi everyone, welcome back to RTS and welcome back to our first layout lunch date. Yes, I hope your lunch hour and your lunch break is going well for you today. I will tell you, it is raining here again. Honest to goodness, it's like rained for the last 15, 16, 17 days in a row. Enough already. Yes. And I just want to say that my heart is with our lovely people in the Carolinas. They have a huge, devastating mess on their hands. So I really shouldn't complain, right? But, enough with the rain already. Lord, please give us some sun. Yes, I've actually looked into getting a sun lamp. Yes. Okay. So now that was enough water cooler talk, right? Okay. So what are we going to talk about in our layout lunch date today is that we're going to talk about an area we need to address and then set forth a couple goals, because that is the whole purpose of our layout lunch date, is to encourage and motivate us to tackle this problem and get it going on. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is something that absolutely needs addressed, because we really shouldn't go forth with anything else until we talk about the problem at hand. And the problem at hand is our layouts and either not getting put away, or they're not being finished journaling, or they need some bits and bobs added, or the adhesive needs fixed, or you have letters falling off and titles not complete, and yada yada yada. What is that problem? And for each one of us, that problem may be something different. Or slide over on the bench if you're like me. I got it all going on. Honest to goodness, I have a little bit of each one of those going on, okay? And it all adds up to one problem, and that is that I do not give my finished and unfinished layouts enough love and attention. No, I simply don't. I do not give them enough time, because I will tell you why. I would much rather sit down and create than to figure out and give brain power to what I need to do to finish a page. I'd much rather just start another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then this is the problem, okay? And then also too, for me, since I started doing some filming and providing content for YouTube, that's created another whole pile. But I'll talk about that coming up. Okay, so first of all, you have to address the problem. And for you, what is the problem? Is it simply getting your layouts put away? Okay, so then why are you not? Maybe you need to get some albums. Are you not finishing the journaling on your layouts? Why is that? And I'll tell you, next layout lunch date, we're going to be talking about some of the hurdles as to why journaling does not get finished on layouts. Okay, we're going to talk about that the next layout lunch date. And so for you, sit and think about what is your problem. And maybe it is all of that combined. And that's okay, because we're going to address every one of them. So do not worry that you need to have everything done the next time we get together in a couple weeks. No. If all you do is sit down and write down a goal for the next couple weeks, you got it going on, because at least you gave them some attention. That's better than what I've done for the last 3 months, okay? So we're not going to go hot and heavy. We're just going to do a little chunk at a time, okay? Now, what you can do when you set forth a goal, and any time during our layout lunch dates, if you exceed your goal, then that's when you give yourself a little bit of a bonus, okay? Because that's what they do at work, right? You get a little bit of a bonus if you do extra work, okay? So what we're going to talk about is 2 areas today, and that is the area of layouts that need put away and the layouts that need journaling, okay? And then next week we're going to continue more about that. But the first thing we're going to address, and the first notion we're going to set forth, is that layouts that need put away. Okay, because if they're finished, they might as well get protected, and they might as well get the most attention right now. Okay, and so layouts that need put away. Okay, what you need to do is you need to say to yourself, why are they not getting put away? Are you just simply making a pile and that's the problem? Or is because you don't know where they need to go, or if you just don't have album and page protectors, okay? So you have to give yourself some thought, and you have to take a few minutes and actually go through the process. Why are these not putting away? What is the problem? Okay, it may be a little bit of that. Maybe it's that you're not taking the time. Maybe it's that you don't know where to put them, and maybe you ran out of room, and maybe you don't even have an album to put them in. Okay, so back the truck up and get an album ordered. Okay, figure out where that album's going to go, and then get your layouts gathered up. Okay, and so that's what we're going to do for this first layout lunch date. As far as our layouts that need put away, you're going to set forth a designated area for those layouts that are completely finished. Everything's adhered. Everything's good to go. It's beautiful. It's lovely. You need to start getting it protected. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set forth an area, and you have to put this what do I want to say, this container that you're going to use to protect your layouts, your designated area, it needs to be in the room in which you put your layouts away. There's no sense creating a designated area in your craft space or your scrap room or your scrap desk if you put your layouts away in your living room or your rec room. Okay, that makes no sense. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a designated area in my living room where my albums are for my completed layouts that need put away. And what am I going to use? I am simply going to use these Dollar Tree baggies. Okay, now why would I want to use these? Well, first of all, they're cheap. I already have some. I don't need to go buy anything. And honestly, I can just stick these behind my couch and no one will see them until I get ready to put them away in my albums. Now here's the tip I want to say. No matter whether your layouts need journaling or they need put away, or whatever progress of stage your layouts are in, they must always remain standing, not stacked. Okay, and why is that? Because the weight of the top ones are going to wear on your bottom ones. Okay, I've learned that over the years. Okay, especially if you get into lump and bump like I do. So just automatically tell yourself your layouts need to stand, not stack. Okay, and so that's why I like these bags, because I can just put some layouts in here. These are all done, and I can put some layouts in here, and then and these are ones I have done. Okay, and they're simply going to go in this bag, and if I can get them in there, and I will zip that up. It has a handle. They're going to sit behind my couch until I have time to put them away. That's all I'm doing. I'm just setting forth a designated area. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to have a couple loose bags down there behind my couch. You know, that's all I'm simply going to do when it comes to my layouts that need put away. And so that is what I suggest. Set forth a goal. Set forth a designated area for those layouts that need put away. Whatever that would be for you. A bag, a basket, a bin, a tote, whatever you need to do in whatever area you're putting them away. That's all you need to do. Set forth a designated area. Okay? Now let's talk about the layouts that need journaling. Because believe me, I have 4 or 5 piles that I need to go through, and each one of these piles is going to go either put away, fix it, redo. And honestly, I think I have 3 that need redone, and it's really not a big deal. Even if I don't even redo them, it's not a big deal. It's just something I want to do. But also, too, the layouts that need attention, they're not ready to be put away. So now what are you going to do? Well, now you're going to set forth another area. And if you don't have this problem, you're good to go. You can skip this. But for me, I do have this problem. Yeah, I have quite a few problems when it comes to my layouts, okay? Love creating them, but then, yeah, I get a little lazy when it comes to the rest of the stuff, okay? And I really shouldn't be, because I put a lot of time and energy and effort into them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to address the layouts that need help and attention. So now what we need to do is set forth another designated area, container, basket, bin, bag, whatever, for the layouts that need attention. And again, they're going to be standing, not stacking. Okay, we're not going to do the stacking thing anymore. That's what gets us some problem. That's what causes the problem to begin with. That's how I got myself into this mess. Honestly, is because I just keep piling and piling and piling. Yes, and then I don't even know what's in my pile, and that's the problem. Honestly, I just keep stacking things, and I don't even know what's in my stack. That's my problem. Okay, and so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now create a designated area for these, but now this designated area has to be in my scrap space, because that's where I'm going to be doing the work. Okay, so what I decided to do is I'm just using something I already have, and I have one of these, and I don't even know if it'll show up, but it's just a fabric tote, bin, basket, that type of thing. And I just had it as a catch-all in my space, and it's going to sit on top of one of my shelves, and it's not going to be far from my desk. Okay, now this is what I mean, is that you just sometimes don't even know what you have. Okay, as I got that basket down, I haven't even looked in it for months. Do you know what was in it? I had boxes of envelopes. Honest to goodness, I didn't even know I owned them. Oh, I could have slapped myself because I just recently ordered a box. I didn't even know I had them. And that irritates me because I try not to be that haphazard. And so then, again, fixing another problem. You should not have catch-alls, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repurpose that. I already have it, and it's already decorative. It already looks pretty, and it will accommodate my layouts because then I can stack them. Okay, they won't be laying flat, and it gives me enough room to put several in there because I have several to put in there. Okay, and so that is all we're simply going to do for this layout lunch date. We are going to address the problem because we can't fix the problem until we know what the correction is. And for me, I need to set forth a designated area. Okay, and then we're going to put forth an area where we need to put our layouts away. Okay, for some of you that may be your craft room. For some of us it may be another room. And then we're going to set forth an area, a designated space for the layouts that need put away or needs help or just needs attention. Okay, and we're going to talk about more about that attention and next week. Okay, so that's all you simply have to do. Whichever problem is your problem, you're going to make a designated space for that problem. That's all we're simply going to do, and we're going to put forth a goal. Now, what is the goal we're going to do? If you wish to, after you set up those 2 designated areas or 1, you're going to get out your planner or your notebook or whatever piece of paper you want. And I don't suggest pieces of paper. It doesn't matter if you use a composition book. You should always have a notebook for all your thoughts. Doesn't have to be a planner. Okay, it's just what a lot of us use. You can just use a notebook. I have a planner and 3 notebooks. Yes. So, and then just put on there layout lunch date or however you want to put it, and then put in your notes. And so in my planner, I'm absolutely going to write what my goal is till we get together, and it'll probably be in 2 weeks. Okay, so you have 14 days to figure out what is the goal. And it may simply, I want to put 3 layouts away, or I want to journal on 6 pages, or I want to just set up my designated spaces. Okay, and I think for me, I was just trying to think, what would my goal be? Well, first of all, I'm going to set up my 2 designated spaces. And I think, oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm afraid if I say something and then I don't accomplish it. Ooh, okay. Okay, what can I do? Okay, I'm going to say my goal is that I'm going to journal on 7 layouts. Okay, there, I said it. I'm going to journal on 7 layouts. Okay, I'll stretch myself. I'm going to say that I'm going to put away 7 layouts and journal on 7 layouts. So 7 and 7, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now I said it, I'm going to have to do it. Okay, so that is my little mini goal, but my big goal is to set up those designated spaces. Okay, and then if I come across something in a couple weeks that needs put away, I know where to go put it. If I go through another pile of stuff and I see layouts that need journaling, I know where to put that. Okay, so that is what we are going to do on our first layout lunch date. Yes, is to set up a couple designated areas. And so why would we want to do that? Because then we're addressing the problem, okay? And then we're stopping the bleeding, okay? No more piles and piles and piles and piles and piles and boxes and piles and boxes and piles, okay? So that's what we're going to do. Set forth a couple of designated areas. And again, those designated areas will be different for everyone, and you may not need both, okay? But if you need both, think of both. And if you can't get to it right now, at least write it down what you need to do. And then we'll talk about it next week. Okay? So that is all I have for our layout lunch date this time. Come back in a couple weeks, have a little bit of snack ready. And we will have our next layout lunch date, and it will be talking about journaling itself. I do know that because it's something we need to talk about sooner rather than later. Okay, that's all I have for today and our layout lunch date. So come back to RTS because you never know what we're going to learn. Bye.